Well, today we're talking with Steve Riggs, who's the president of Illuminations. And Steve, I know Illuminations has been around a long time. How long exactly has Illuminations been around?
Well, we've been around 16 years, and now that lighting has advanced to some extent, we're using different product than we used to use, and it also has to be treated differently and used differently so that you get the same type of outcome.
Well, I know we're talking about outdoor lighting, and whether you're here in Central Florida or in Orlando, or Apopka, if you're looking for outdoor lighting, why exactly do people look for outdoor lighting?
Well, outdoor lighting has two main reasons to put it in your house. First of all, you want your house to look beautiful. You spend a lot of money on your house and you want to show off. Curb appeal at night when normally it would be sitting there black and swatting at flies here. The other reason that outdoor lighting is very essential is in this time and day is security. We can make it look good as well as be functional as far as security.
So instead of having a bunch of spotlights, you're saying that you can give the same amount of security without the gaudiness of the spotlight?
Exactly. With LED lighting now being so inexpensive to run, it's 75% less expensive to run than low voltage lighting, which was not very expensive to run in the first place. We're able to run these systems all night, so you have the security as well as the look of your home.
Well, I know when people are wanting to really enhance their look, I know one of the reasons is because of the fact they want to increase the value. Because I know right now with the economy being what it is, people are wanting to upgrade their home since they know they're going to be there for another few years. Mm-hmm. And are you finding a lot of people calling you specifically regarding that?
90% of our work now is on existing homes. Of course, we don't have the contractors building homes like we did, and many people are fixing their homes, and they want it to look new and clean, and lighting does all of that.
Well, I got to be honest with you. Before we were talking, I had the idea that in order to have outdoor lighting, you had to have like a gargantuan house in order to justify outdoor lighting, and yet here we are in front of a very nice home, but a modest home at the same time. Well, are you finding more and more of that happening?
Yes, the gargantuan homes, we do those, but everyday people, they want their house to look good also, and we do that. Of course, it's nowhere near the cost, the comparison in both, but here's a gentleman here that has this house behind me that loves lighting. We've added to this probably more than many homes have, but the result is fabulous, which you'll see in the end of this questionnaire.
Well, I tell you what, I can't wait until it gets a little dark. Now, just out of curiosity, are these solar lighting, or is that electricity? I mean, how do these work?
This is 90% LED lighting on this, so we still have some of the old low voltage incandescent lighting on here, but most of this house is LED. LED now is been able to focus it and project it. Years past they couldn't do that, but with the 75% energy savings as well as no bulbs to change for 15 years, this system really pays for itself over the years. Not only do you not have bulbs, you don't have the labor to pay to change those bulbs. So it's a very up-to-date green item.
Well, now you were talking about how people will leave these on all night. I'm pretty cognizant of my utility bill. I mean, what kind of impact do you have to the typical utility bill by leaving your lights on all night?
We have a formula for figuring that out, and most homes in this size, it probably costs maybe $6 to $7 to $9 a month.
You're kidding? That's it?
That's it. And this house may be $9 because this gentleman likes a lot of lights, and we put a lot of lights here. But he still has some of the incandescent lighting, so that's still running his bill up. Now, as we replace fixtures for going bad, we put LED in it. So he'll get his bill lower and lower and lower as he continues to upgrade his system.
Plus, I've got to imagine in the future, if he ever wants to sell his home, I've got to believe that by having the outdoor lighting, it's got to help us resell, wouldn't you think?
Well, people don't see it in the daytime, but then, they want to look at the house at night, they're going to see something impressive. It makes the house visible, and it adds security, and it's just beautiful.
Well, I tell you what, Steve, I can't wait to see it.
Well, you're going to see it just about a half an hour here, so we'll start filming again, and you'll see something really gorgeous.
And that sounds great. Well, Steve, we've let some time go by, and I see that it's getting a little dark, and I see that, boy, the lights have definitely come out now. And tell me, I mean, what exactly have you done over here?
Well, this lighting is the way I would do my own home, and that is from each side. We've got light all the way over on each perimeter, or on each lot line. We've started there at that ligustrum tree, and we've uplit it, and this hasn't even developed yet. When it's dark, it'll be a lot more developed than it is now. We're showing off the architecture as well as the plants, the specimen plants. We've got here up at the front door of the house, if you can see that orange ball there, that yellow ball, that is a light orb. That is a piece of art. We have those type of things. The path lighting is intended to light the path, but it also lights the plants in many cases. We've got a light on the American flag. We've got lights on the peak of the house. We've got lights going up into the canopy of the oak tree over on the far right. Again, that's not quite developed yet. It's not quite dark enough. But my idea of the lighting is something that makes people slow down when they pass your house. Our special in LED lighting is we have a 30% off the list price for a package of 20 lights or more.
Wow, now that is a special. I love that.
Yeah, it's well worth taking advantage of right now.
Well, Steve, I tell you what, I wish you continued good success, and truly with the artwork that you're doing here, I know that success is going to follow you.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. I hope to have you take pictures of many more of my jobs.
Well, thank you so much, Steve. It's absolutely stunning.